Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charity, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so excited that you found it. I am a two-time open heart surgery and Hep C survivor. You can find out more about my story in the link below. But the real thing is that I have been on this journey to become plant-based and have had lots of ups and downs, and now I'm committed to the Starch solution, which I believe for me has been the most realistic, simple way for me to make this transition, and I've had great success with it so far. And one of the things is that I wanted to do a what I eat in a day video where I show some of the things that I'm doing, because I think one of the main problems when it comes to eating and when we're dieting or trying to change our lifestyle is that we overcomplicate eating. Like, we have to have so much of this and so much of that. We have to measure and figure out all these different formulas and things. And to be honest, it stresses me out. And as a result, it would work for a little bit, but then it would never kind of stick and I wouldn't see lasting change with it and I couldn't maintain it. So the nice thing about the Starch solution is it is very simple, very, very simple, which makes my crazy life, which is probably all of our lives, much more doable to maintain this kind of eating, especially in the beginning. So I wanted to do a what I eat in a day video, just so you could see some of the things that I'm doing. Again, everybody's journey is going to be different. The way that we eat things, the way that we're following different programs or methods of eating is going to be different. And so this is just me sharing some of the things that I've been doing and hopefully giving you some inspiration so that you can do these changes as well. So let's get to it. Here is my breakfast for today. I just heated up some sweet potato fries that I air fried last night. And then I air fried some broccoli this morning, and I put the Mrs. Dash table blend on top of it. Very simple, very easy, but very satisfying. All right, so this meal smells amazing, first of all, but I just took a leftover baked potato and I diced it up, heated it, and then I sauteed some zucchini and summer squash from my garden in some vegetable broth with garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and salt and pepper. And then I took some mushrooms that I diced up with some onion and sauteed that right in the same pan and poured it over the top. This is delicious. It smells amazing. And without cooking with oil, you can tell that there's still a little bit of moisture on the zucchini and the squash and the mushrooms. So a nice thing to do is to add some Tabasco sauce if you like it hotter, or a little bit of like a tahini dressing on top just to help with moisture if you like. But honestly, this is just delicious just as it is. Here is my dinner for today. Basically, I just made like a fajita bowl where I made some Instant Pot rice that is super easy in like 22 minutes. It's delicious. My kids love it. And some homemade refried beans, which I also made in the Instant Pot. And then I just chopped up a portobello mushroom and sauteed it with some taco seasoning, and did the same thing with some frozen bell peppers and onions, and did the same thing, put a little bit of taco seasoning on that. And it's quick, easy, it's ready in literally like 5 minutes. And then if you wanted to have some salsa, you could eat some salsa with it. You could have some guacamole with it, whatever you prefer. But this is one of my absolute favorite meals. It's a go-to. You could, if you wanted to actually have like a shell, you could do a shell instead of the rice, or not as much rice or whatever, but it's delicious. And as you can tell, it's 50-50. Okay, that is it. As you can see, my day was very simple and very easy to do. Now, one of the key things, as you heard me talk about a couple times, was oil. Now, on the Starch solution, you do not have oil. And in fact, one of the main reasons why I've decided to cut out oil is because, according to Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, who is the author of Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease, oil is extremely damaging of any kind. I mean, I'm not talking, just vegetable oil or canola oil. I'm talking all oil is damaging to our endothelial cells, which are the lining of our arteries and everything. So, that's one of the main reasons, given my health history, why I've chosen to cut out oil. And it's also a lot of calories that give you nothing. It's pure fat. And in fact, if you can come up with ways like with water, as simple as water, veggie broth, and dressings that you can make, or sauces that you can make and saute and cook your things in that, it will, one, cut down the calories tremendously, and it will help you on your journey to see the fitness goals that you're wanting to see. Now, here's the thing. It can be somewhat foreign to us to try to cut out oil, and the reason is because oil is everywhere. It's in everything that we eat. If you look on the ingredients in the store and you consider eating out, literally everything is drenched in oil. So as you heard me say a couple times, one of the main things that you have to do is, if you cut out oil, a complaint is that it's dry, which makes sense, right? So coming up with some sauces, which I think I'll probably try to do a video for you guys on some of the sauces that I've made, and using those all the time, putting them as, a dipping sauce, or coating your veggies in it and roasting them in it, sauteing them in a really yummy sauce so that it kind of coats it, it gets caramelized and really delicious, is the best way. Because if we can cut out oil, one, we're protecting our endothelial cells, we're cutting calories tremendously, and oil, quite honestly, is extremely processed. And so taking that out can totally change the progression that you've been making in your eating habits, especially if you're going plant-based. So I hope that this has kind of given you a look into a day of eating like this. Again, everybody is going to be on their journey in a different way, and it's going to look different. Like I said, I'm modeling mine off the Starch solution, but again, I'm not perfect, and not everything is perfect. And we're all bio-individual, which is something I learned at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And the truth is, one person's food is another person's poison. And so the best thing that I can say is taking it down to, what are the things that you enjoy? Make a list. What are the things you enjoy eating? Vegetables, grains, beans, all the things. And considering what you like to eat, start there. Come up with some dressings and some sauces that you love. What are some of the things that you currently eat that you could try to make healthier, and ways that you can make them healthier? If the first thing you do is cut out oil, that's a huge thing. And so again, baby steps to get to your goal. But what has happened for me, and what will happen for you too, is that your palate is going to begin to change. And the things that used to taste good to you no longer do. I couldn't tell you the last time I had cow's milk, in all honesty. I don't know. And it doesn't even sound good to me. We had friends over, and they brought taco meat, and they were going to do all these things. And I was just having a veggie taco while everybody else had, a beef taco that came over. And guess what? It didn't even look good. The grease, the way, your desires and the things that your body craves will change. And I never in my wildest dreams would have ever thought I would have passed up a taco. Like, I love tacos. Okay. And so, now I love tacos in a different way. Just like that fajita burrito bowl, you could have put all of those things in a taco or a wrap that had no oil. And that's another big thing, is finding oil in the ingredients. But, and it was delicious. I was very satisfied while everybody else was eating all the other things. So I think I'm going to keep doing these kinds of videos and filling you in on my journey, because again, I'm not perfect. The world's not perfect. This journey is going to be messy and full of ups and downs and learning, but I've really enjoyed so far everything that's happened for me and my body, the way I feel, the way I sleep, the things that I crave. It's just been really, really good for me. So I hope, again, that this has given you some inspiration, a little glimpse into what I eat in a day. And if you have any questions, or you try making something, or you have like some really awesome sauce or something that would be great on one of these meals, please send it to me. Put it in the comments. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Charity Christie and tag me. I want to connect with you. I want to learn from you because you guys are on this journey right along with me, and I really believe we're better together than we are apart. And when we're making some kind of change like this, which can seem drastic, and it is a big change when you've been eating the standard American diet, we could use the support, right? And the encouragement and motivation. So definitely connect with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.